junior member and a tardy member, I'm the real beneficiary of your commitment to give us that time, so I'm grateful. I've appreciated your comments about the economic impacts of simplifying the tax code, lowering rates, eliminating those distortions that are there. I wanted to talk specifically about those dollars that are overseas. I think back to the Wall Street Journal editorial that the Cisco president and Oracle CEO put together $1 trillion overseas that want to come back home for whatever odd reason. I'm new to this body. We'll tax you if you try to bring that money and invest it in America, but we'll let you invest it overseas for free. What do you think the economic impact would be of having that tax holiday to allow those American companies who want to bring and invest those dollars in America to bring those dollars?
Well, we've done that before a few years ago, and a lot of money did come back. Some of it went to dividends and that sort of thing. Some of it probably went to investment. It's a little hard to tell how much would go in each direction. I think if you're going to do that, you might want to consider the sort of more permanent alternative, which is to do what other countries do, most other countries, and tax on a territorial basis in the first place. But you certainly would get a lot of repatriation if you did a holiday, no question.
Now, you've talked a lot about low long-term bond rates. I think when we did it back in 2003, the rate was 5.25 that you could repatriate it at. Would we see a substantial difference if that rate was 0 and without those limitations that we placed on that repatriation back in 2003, or would it be substantially the same?
Either one is probably a good bit less than the normal rate, so I think any low rate would create a lot of repatriation. I don't really have more to add on that.
There was a lot of discussion back at that time about how many of those dollars went to dividends. Now, you've also talked a lot about the importance of consumer spending in terms of getting us out of our current situation. Having those dollars go to dividends, is that a bad thing, or is that just different from investment, but it's still going to contribute to economic growth?
Yes, dividends could be spent by consumers. That's right.
You also have talked about the importance of asking the question of how smart is the spending. Is there any spending out there that you would say is sacrosanct and should not be examined, or should we be looking at everything as we're asking the question about how smart is the spending?
I hope you look at everything.
Thank you very much.